everybody, it's April, and today I want to talk to you about how plank is going to help you during the holidays. I'm a little echoey because I'm in my garage planking today, but I'll explain why in a minute. But we're going to get started, and I'm going to start on forearms, and then I'm going to switch around. So if you're starting on forearms, wrap your hands around your biceps so you know you have the right distance between your arms. Bring your forearms out in front of you. You can interlace your fingers if you like. Pull your shoulders down your back, then lift your upper back, lift your chest, pull in your belly, come up on your toes, shift your weight forward slightly. The timer has begun. And then we'll do all of that again. So we'll press into the floor again, separate your shoulders, pull in your belly, actively pull your navel in, tighten up your glutes, press your heels back. And maybe you have your camera where you can see, make sure you have a nice long line with your body. It's really easy to let your hips drop or bring them up too high. And it's up too high isn't necessarily going to hurt you. However, it's makes it easier and it takes away from engaging your core. But if you let your hips drop, that is going to put too much pressure on your lower back, and you don't want that. That is not a good thing. So I'm going to hold here for a minute and then I'm going to switch. Oh, I'm in my garage because it's it's cold outside, too cold to plank. Also, it's raining, but I didn't want to take off. We're at a minute, so I'm switching to my hands. I did not want to take off my sweaters. And I knew it would be hot inside if I wore my sweaters while I was planking because the furnace is on. So this is why I'm in the garage and it's a little echoey, and I apologize. But you know what? This is an example of how you can plank anywhere. You don't need much space, and you can wear just about anything depending on the temperature where you are. So how will plank help you during the holidays? Well, for one thing, it's going to make you stronger. That's going to enable you to carry all your packages by yourself. And isn't that a great thing? I can remember before I started planking and actually doing yoga and working out at all, walking around the mall with my coat on my arm and feeling fatigued because it hurt to carry the coat around. That's how out of shape I was. And I don't have to worry about that now. I could carry my coat on my arm and I'm not going to hurt. Oh, 2 minutes. I'm going to switch to forearms. I'm going to lift the leg. You want to be able to carry your own stuff, within reason. I bought a Christmas tree yesterday. I couldn't carry that by myself, but I think that's okay. It was 7 feet tall. So I don't feel too bad about that. Also, planking is going to help you have more stamina, and that's good during the holidays. You're going to need that, especially if you're entertaining or having children or grandchildren over, and you need to be able to have that stamina, and that's one of the good things about holding plank. You will improve your stamina. You'll notice how much better you feel. You're also going to have a brighter outlook. I know a lot of people talk about during the holidays how it can really affect their mind and it can have some depression. And I know a lot of that is because we think about loved ones who are no longer with us. 3 minutes, I'm going to switch to side plank. And that's, that's very understandable. Especially, I know what it's like to have that first holiday after you've lost someone. It can be very depressing. It can be make you very melancholy. But you know what? Plank is a mood booster. It does help release endorphins. And that's a great thing to do to help you. Maybe it'll help you remember your loved ones fondly and not sadly. We're going to switch to 3:30. We're at 3:30. I'm switching to the other side. Remember, in side plank, you can do it on your forearm. You can do it on your hand. You can stack your feet or bring your top foot in front of you. Wherever you are, though, lift your hips, reach that top arm to the sky. Really work those obliques. Yep, you got it going on. Which brings me to another point. As soon as I switch here, I'll get to, we're at 4 minutes. It's going to make you, plank is going to help you feel more confident. Look, I got hair issues going on. Help you feel more confident during the holidays. And also, not just about the way you feel, but also about the way you look. You know what? If you have those nice toned arms, aren't you going to feel good about maybe wearing that little cocktail dress with the bare arms? Or if you're wearing something that's a little tighter, maybe you're gonna feel better because your abs are more toned because you've been planking. And when everyone at the party says, oh my gosh, you look great, you can say, it's thanks to plank. So it really is your friend. Also keep in mind, during the holidays, you're really, really busy and you think, I don't have time to work out. Well, who doesn't have time for plank? I mean, if you're planking for 2 minutes now, what is 2 minutes out of your day? I mean, seriously. You need to take that time for yourself. We are at 5 minutes. I'm gonna hold a few seconds longer. So that's so many great reasons to plank and why it's going to help you during the holidays. Make sure you take time for yourself. If you're not gonna go to the gym, at least plank, walk around the block, do some things for yourself as far as your physical fitness. You don't wanna let that go by the wayside because then it's easier to continue letting it go by the wayside. And you don't want to use that excuse of, I'm going to wait until the first of the year. You should start now. Have a great day.